It's a lot of things going on right now with I guess black culture and like diasporas. I hope I'm saying that word the right way. Do you think when artists, domestic and international, black artists get to a certain level, they try to kind of disconnect from the people that made them popular?
I've seen it a lot of times. I think there's evidence of it publicly where I've seen that. I, for one, I'm always an advocate for black people. I am one of the people that bring awareness to colorism as well, because I feel like that plagiarized our community. I remember in 2018 when I had to paint my face to look like I had a pure whiter as a protest.
What?
Yes. You don't know about that?
Help me. I got CTE.
I probably got to show him a picture. Google Spice.
Google that for me, Mooka.
Spice black hypocrisy. Google that picture and just go on picture.
What happened?
I had to show you. So I just was using myself as a protest to create awareness for colorism, because I feel like within the black community, a lot of people, you know how you ask the question, they want to change from being black or themselves.
Oh wow!
So I had made
I thought you was talking about a little bit of makeup. That is a that's a white woman.
A whole tin of paint.
That's a whole white woman, Spice.
Well, that's what I had to do to create awareness for colorism, because within our black community, a lot of people, they make it seem like once you reach, you got to change to look like that in order to continue your success.
Yeah.
So that was my way of bringing it to the forefront to say, let's discuss this. Let's have that discussion. So yes, there is a lot of people who, try to change themselves once they get bigger.
Yeah. And it just staying on the theme of colorism, a lot of times you'll have artists who are pushed solely because they are of a lighter complexion.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk. What do you think about that? Like, who's to fault for that? Is that the fans? Is that the labels? Like, whose lap does that fall into?
I think systematically it's probably the label or the system, because the system makes you feel like you have to have a Eurocentric type of look in order to make it big. And that's why when I also became like Grammy nominated, I was so elated, because I am happy that I was able to show black girls who look like me that it's possible, that dreams come true, that it's possible to stay true to yourself, stay true to your color, your complexion. You don't have to alter your skin. You don't have to change your appearance to make it big. And so when I received these accolades, I'm excited to show black girls that it's possible. I'm kicking down the doors coming from a Jamaica as a black woman. I'm able to show them that you can make it. You don't have to bleach your skin. You don't have to change your color. You don't have to look the type of way.
I actually saw an artist today that said that he didn't do a video because he said it wasn't black enough. So do you think like the male artists, that's something that they need, that's a cause they need to support as well? Because we see some of these videos, we've heard stories of some of these artists that only support lighter toned women.
I feel like it is, if you should check the ratio, it's just there publicly for you to look at these music videos and check the number on how many lighter skinned girls they use in the forefront of these videos versus dark skin tone. And then the answer is right there in front of our eyes. Because reality is, it is true. They do go for like lighter skinned girls in music videos. They sing about them. They probably glorify them over like a darker skin tone.
Yeah. Why do you think that is? Is that internalized racism? They've internalized it like this is better?
I feel like that's a lot of colorism, and yes, they have internalized it because the system makes you feel like if you have a lighter skin girl, then you are
elite.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the word.
Yeah, elite.
It's more like elite.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the word.
I disagree.
And so every man or rapper now wants to have that look to feel like they're elite.
Yeah, a lot of times because I see these conversations online as well. It's just the things that they attach darker, the themes and stigmas that they attach to darker skinned women is deplorable. Like, look at this monkey over here, look at this.
Absolutely.
Oh, she's aggressive. Like,
Absolutely.
What makes you think, like, just in my adult brain, like, what part of aggression is tied to the melanin in your skin? That don't make sense, because nobody says that about Latin women. Though they call being feisty.
You know what I'm saying? It's funny how you bring this topic up, and I'm glad that you're the one that's talking about it, because it's something that I speak on all the time. and I point it out individually all the time. I'm also on Love and Hip Hop, and there will be situations where I act out because, of emotions, where people hurt me, my friends betrayed me, and I'm feeling a certain kind of way, and I get angry to the point where, I'm arguing, and I'm labeled that, oh, she's a bully, oh, she's aggressive. But when another person do it, that is not a black woman, they go, oh.
It's a different conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she was just mad. Oh, she's feisty. Oh, she's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm looking at it like, okay, make this make sense.
And it's even worse for
and they even act worse than me, but I get labeled as, oh, she's so aggressive. Oh, she's a bully.
Yeah.
Make it make sense. I've seen people do worse than I do. That
for sure.
It's a lighter color, and they don't say that.
It's worse like when you cross the gender lines as well, though, because if me being a darker skinned man, if I stand on business, oh, he a boss.
Yes.
He a boss. But if it was you, look at this bitch, man.
Yes. Absolutely.
Like they gonna use different terminology for you.
Absolutely. And that happens in the music for me.
Really?
Where, a male artist will go, sometimes you will get your balance when you go do a performance. You'll get your deposit, when you go do a performance, and you get your balance when you go to the show.
The back end.
The back end.
Yeah.
Male artist.
Got to have the back end.
A male artist is able to go get his back end from a male promoter and get his back end. And you say, oh, he's a boss. He's standing on business. He come for his back end before his performance.
Yeah.
But when I go for mine and I'm giving the attitude like, I need my money.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a bitch.
Yeah.
Or she's, you know what I'm saying? Like, make it make sense.
It don't make sense. Speaking of back end, shout out to Atlanta's local back end lady, Baby J. Baby J be standing on business. I've seen her in action. Baby J gonna get that back end, and that's why she's one of the most powerful women in the city of Atlanta's music industry. Okay,
oh, wow. Get your back end, Lady J.
Get your back end. But yeah, no, to what you're saying, I agree with everything that you're talking about right now, because
absolutely
the industry, that's something that needs to change, and I feel like too many people are comfortable with the status quo of that they're like, oh, well, this is just the way it is. No, it's not just the way it is. We can change things now.
Yes.
We could definitely change things now.